everyone, I'm Jerry Falk, and today's lesson is called Get 6-Stroke Roll Chops. Now, I put out a message on my Facebook page a while ago that said, I'm filming some lessons, what type of stuff do you guys want? And a lot of people really love the idea of applying rudiments, which are essentially boring, and applying those to the drum set, which is essentially awesome, okay? And one thing I realized I had never really talked about before was just the basic 6-stroke roll. We've done 5-stroke roll, but I never really got into the 6-stroke roll. And this is such an amazing rudiment, you guys. And so what I've done is I've just basically put together 4 exercises. And if you kind of go through these 4 exercises and get them up to speed, you will be awesome at doing a 6-stroke roll, and you will also have the ability to kind of create some of your own patterns, and hopefully that's what actually comes out of you watching this lesson and then practicing the materials in this lesson. So let's first just go over what the 6-stroke roll is. Now, can you guess how many strokes are in the 6-stroke roll? Okay, I'm sure you guys got that. There's obviously 6 strokes. Now, there's many different ways you can arrange the sticking, but the traditional way, and the way you kind of see it on the rudiment posters, is an 8th note, okay, right hand stroke, then a 16th note, with 2 16th notes with the left hand, left, left, 2 16th notes with the right hand, right, right, and then an 8th note stroke with the left hand, left. And that's just kind of a repeating pattern. So it goes right, left, left, right, right, left, 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 right. And that is the pattern. So I'm going to play it for you guys at 80 and then again at 130 beats per minute. Now in exercise 2, we're actually going to start applying this within a simple fill. Now you might look at it and be like, oh, that's not simple at all. But once you get the sticking down, it honestly is very, very simple. You're just kind of moving it around the kit and then adding some bass drum in. And that's pretty much it. So if you were to play number 2, the pattern, just on the snare drum, it would sound like this. And in that case, the 16th notes would be on the crash cymbals, and all the 32nd notes, the doubles, would be on the snare drum. And then you add bass drums when you hit the cymbals. So it's really, really simple, and this is something you see a lot of people do in solos. Okay, a lot of people, this looks complex, so they kind of, I'm not going to say fake it, but it is hard to do to get up to speed, but it's just not as hard as some people think. Okay, so you can just kind of throw this in, and it's really, really easy. I'll show you. So once you get the mechanics of this down and just get the sticking on your snare drum, it's really, really simple. So I'm going to play this for you guys at 80 and then again at 130. The third exercise is a really, really fun one because it uses one of my favorite note values, the 16th note triplet. And it basically has the 6-stroke roll in there 3 times. And in between the 6-stroke rolls, we're playing 2 bass drums as 16th note triplets. So it's a constant 16th note triplet pattern. Starts with 2 bass drums. You play the 6-stroke roll as continuous notes, okay? So there's no 8th note triplet to 16th note triplets. It's all the same note values. You have to practice, not having any space in there and having equal subdivisions with this sticking. Okay, so 2 bass drums, 6-stroke roll. 2 bass drums, 6-stroke roll. 2 bass drums, 6-stroke roll. Out, and the fill is done. And once you kind of get this sticking down and put your bass drum in between, it's just a breeze to play, and you can play it really, really fast. You can play this one all around the kit again, and it's very, very impressive, as well as very, very simple. So I'm going to play this for you guys at 2 separate tempos, 80 and again at 130. The final exercise basically takes the 6-stroke roll and shows you how you can apply it within a beat. So I put my right hand on my ride cymbal, left hand on the hi-hat, and then on the 2 and the 4, I bring my right hand down to hit the snare drum, and I hit my bass drum on the 1 and 3. It's as simple as that. So once you got the 6-stroke roll sticking down, and you're able to play it as equal subdivisions, okay, so not an 8th note and then a 16th note, and not an 8th note triplet and then to a 16th note triplet, but equal subdivisions, like all 16th note triplets in this case. Once you're able to do that, it's really, really simple to play this. Now, another thing I'll show you can do is you can kind of take this pattern and just move your hands wherever you want. Like prior to this, I was just playing it on the toms, and this groove sounds like this. So it's all 6-stroke roll, really, really simple. So I'll play it for you guys at 80 and then 130. So that is how you get 6-stroke roll chops. It's amazing how much of a basic rudiment can turn into what seems to be so complex. And it's just really, really simple. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Now, regardless of where you're watching this, you're probably going to see a link right below me. Okay, if you're on YouTube, just see that link below me in the more info section. That goes to our Drumeo website, and there's some awesome lessons there that I would love it if you checked out. And if you can support us that way, that would just be awesome. I really, really appreciate it. That's what kind of powers these lessons. And if you want to continue getting free lessons, it's not like you have to go and buy. You can also do other things, like you can share this video, you can like it, you can comment, you can subscribe to our channel. Anything you can do to kind of help grow this community is just a huge, huge help for us, and it allows us to do what we do, and I love what I do. I think I have one of the best jobs in the world, and so it's been so much fun teaching you guys, and so thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for sharing, and I'll see you again in the next video.